Hello. I just filmed the Welcome to December project plan video, and I figured I'd get started on our first vlog because I need to do some reset, some studio reset. I have a bowl of partially used skeins that all need to be turned into balls so I can store them. I have plans for all of this actually, which is going to be a fun project to work on, but I can't do it this month. So we need to prep these, get them stored, and then get them off my desk so that I can be in my studio without feeling like it's incredibly messy. So I figured I would go ahead and start this vlog with a little winding session. That's always fun, right? Do a little winding session with y'all. And then we're gonna start on our corner to corner blanket. Got my hook ready. This is gonna live on the couch because that's where I'm gonna work on this. But I have it prepped. So let's do some winding, get into this. Hopefully you have your WIP with you so you can watch along, vibe out while we do some winding, and then get started on our blanket. Here's how our stash is looking, which is not too bad. That's actually, oops, this square is actually finished projects. That's not even yarn. That's that giant thing of yarn that, we'll deal with that one day. This is all my cotton yarns, my variegated, my solid Premier Basics, some heavy yarn that I bought a few years ago. This was going to be a gift, and then I never did it. So, and then we have Big Twist here, more Premier Basics here, Big Twist here, and then this is my leftover mint from that cape project that I did. That's back there. That's going to be a cat blanket that I still need to do. My yarn for the star blanket now. This is a project I was testing out, but I hate the way it's looking, so I need to unwind all of that, and I'm just not going to do it right now. So I think I'm going to reorg right here, and then I'm going to put all of my cakes that I just wound up in here. 2 rows, 3 and 3 more behind it, but looking good. Okay, we're in standing mode because I'm about to pull that out, but my desk is looking better. I put my giant cake in the bowl because it will live in the bowl. I'll take that downstairs when we go. But we're looking a lot better now. I don't have all those balls, all those things of yarn there. I also need to go put this in my my sale bin, for sale bin. And I'm almost done this. I just haven't been working on it. It's just been sitting upstairs, so I've been working downstairs. So also, Grace, hi. But feeling better. Okay, physical activity. If you haven't done yours today, do your physical activity if you can. And then I'll give you another update. this is a fun angle. All my light is over here. Also, I have no overhead light, so it's like a little dark. Anyway, so I wanted to get this started just to see how it feels. I'm using an 8mm hook, which is what the packaging suggested, and I feel like 8 is good. I don't know that I would want to size up. I kind of like my clusters a little tighter, so I'm happy with this. I'm interested to see as it gets bigger how annoying I find it. Me and bulky yarns, I guess I've been trying to get over it recently because I've done a lot of projects that have been on the bulkier side, and I'm completing them. So maybe this is me exposure therapy trying to get over my issue with bulky yarn. So yet another project that we're gonna test out with a bulkier yarn, another 8mm hook. This is the most use that this hook has ever seen in the time that I've had it. So that is a good thing. I'm not upset about that. I bought these hooks. I want to use them. So I am gonna keep working on this. Again, since we kind of, I want us to kind of do a little bit of crochet along. So if you are working on something, if you're working on another blanket, even another blanket like design, doesn't have to be a corner to corner, it can be whatever. Let me know what you're working on. I'm very interested to see all of our projects. I feel like it's just gonna be a lot of blankets. I don't know, this year is feeling very blanket heavy to me. Maybe that's just because I didn't really make any blankets last year. I kind of took a break from blankets for a little bit. Just because, oh no, we found a dreaded factory knot already. Just because I wanted to like do other stuff. I wanted to test patterns and I wanted to really expand my crochet wheelhouse. And I think we did that this year. I'm pretty happy with all of the different things that I've tried. I think two of the projects that we've done, this cardigan and the mitts that I did in November, those were both pieces that I made up. And look, I'm not saying that I created the concept. Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I didn't follow a pattern or a video tutorial or anything. I just used my knowledge of crochet in order to construct these two pieces. And that is a huge milestone for me. I'm really excited that I've gotten to this level of my craft knowledge, my crochet specific knowledge, but as a crafter, and someone who sews, like kind of understanding garment construction and things like that. This is a really big, I think, kind of check for me as a crafter to see my growth that I'm really proud of, and I'm really excited about, and it encourages me to keep going. So I'm curious if that has happened to you recently, or in general, or if you know what I'm talking about. I feel like anyone who's kind of creative can find a similar milestone in their creative journey. This is just one that I got to hit recently this year, and I'm really excited about it. And it's been cool, like kind of documenting, you know, because I've been uploading videos, I've also been documenting as we go, which is cool to be able to kind of like look back and see where I was, and like some of the projects that I've failed previously, I wouldn't have a problem with now. And so it's really showing that like the time and dedication that I've put into this craft is paying off in a way that is noticeable for me and also like thrilling for me. Like I'm really proud of that. And I think that sometimes it's good to just like take a moment and acknowledge that, especially in the day and age that we live in, where we're constantly like comparing ourselves to others, and especially if you're someone who is at that point in your life, like, I don't want to say older, I'm in my 30s, I'm not by any means old, but I'm past like the point in my life where I would be like considered young in society, or like, you know, not in my 20s anymore. So sometimes it's nice to just like take a step back and be like, no, I'm still learning stuff. I'm still growing as a human. And that's fun. So anyway, that was my stream of consciousness. My Invisaligns are making me slur a little bit for this video. I'm gonna keep working on this. I'll give you another update here soon. But let me know what you're working on down below. I'd like to hear about it. and let me know any recent creative epiphanies you've had. Maybe we can share them together. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, hello. Don't let last clip fool you. It is now the afternoon. I know I was making my coffee, but it's been a few hours. I did some crocheting, and I was trying to think what project I wanted to work on today. Not crochet project, but like things I need to get done. And I think I need to do some organization in my crafting closet today. So let me give you a little peek at how it's doing and talk you through what I need to do. There's an Aussie in there. Okay, this is my craft closet. This is some of the giant cakes left that I still need to work on. This is a commission that needs to get shipped, but I'm waiting for them to pay me. So that'll stay here. This is my yarn stash over here, which I'm pretty happy with. These are completed projects and costumes. This is like backup shelving with like mostly comics on it. There's some old shoujo beats, if you know, you know. Did you knock that over? Yes, you did. Why are you knocking things over? What are you doing? Are you knocking over pictures? She's mad. My sewing machine's back there. There's stuff. There's like fabric in here, and I think things I need to patch. I don't remember. There's another cart back there that also has fabric and sewing supplies. So I need to just like, I don't know, rejig this and just make it a little easier. And then up here, I need to fix some stuff. This is like a tech box. I'm sure we all have one. There's cables and keyboards and all that fun stuff in there. These are purlers. This, I actually don't even know what's in that. Other than a DDR pad and energy sword from Halo. That's in there. And then we've got like old, what is this not doing? This is like my PS4, my box for my Nintendo Switch, the first one, old computer and iPad boxes, old computer parts. This is in my computer right now. This is, I think, also in my computer right now. Oh, that's the Switch 2 over there. Actually, this is Switch 1. Anyway, I need to like organize and or get rid of some of these boxes. This is like a plaque from 5 years working at Apple. So anyway, there's a lot of stuff in here that, and I can keep, or some of the stuff I need to like get rid of. And just make it a little easier. Oh yes, cat investigation. So we're gonna start working on that. It's been a few hours just fixing this. There's like also crafting supplies up here I didn't even show you. There's like wig. There's a wig in this box. There's purler supplies. There's a diamond painting. Anyway, there's stuff. There's beads. Polyfill. This is like, these are Renaissance accessories. Like this is the belt I wore of my costume for Renaissance fair. Anyway, we need to do some. Anyway, let's just. Okay, we've done something. We've done something. I think it's a little better. And I've also uncovered some things that I need to do. So, all right, this looks the same. Nothing really changed here. I moved some yarn from like one thing to another, but this is all pretty much the same. This entire thing, including the box down there, is filled with stuff that I need to frog, including entire finished projects that I just don't like, and I need to just frog it, and I can reuse the yarn. Which was something I was anticipating finding, but I found. So that's the thing I get to do. The cart is still back here. I just kind of reorganized it a little bit. I was able to put my Swift on it. I have this, but I wanted to show you. I just put it in this bag, but this is a dress that I cut out 5 years ago, before we were even in this house. And this has been traveling with me for that long. So maybe one day I'll finish that dress. Oh no. Okay. Back there is fabric. There's like a box back there that has fabric in it. We've got finished crochet projects that I wear. We have a chest of drawers that my friend gifted me. My friend actually who's doing my leg tattoo moved recently. I went and helped her do some last minute cleaning, and we did an art supply giveaway. And so she gave me a bunch of art supplies, including there's floss over here, and a whole drawer of like floss and embroidery hoops that are in here for me to hopefully start cross stitching one of these days. We'll see. And this chest of drawers, which is wonderful. So I have filled it with a bunch of stuff like small fat quarters of fabric. This is like my foot pedal. My sewing machine I covered, so it's in its dust cover now. We've got more fabric patterns. This is fabric from Japan that my brother brought me back. I don't know what I want to do with it, but it's very pretty. Here's all the cross stitch stuff. Bunch of floss that has not been wound, and then I've got like a bunch of floss in here that is ready to go. We've got our Ida cloth, all that fun stuff. This is beads and felt. And this I think is just miscellaneous. Yeah, just some miscellaneous stuff. Nothing changed here. I just scooched it over. Still have costumes over here, more sewing supplies here, more crochet projects. Finished ones, I should say. And then I did do some little bit of decluttering up here, which is nice. And then nothing changed over here, so we won't look at this corner. But anyway, got a little bit done. Feel a little bit better about that. We're not going to look in my office because now it's a mess, but this is feeling better, and I know where stuff is. So go us. To give you one final update for this video on how we've been going. The last clip you would have seen an update on like the size of the blanket, and last night I finally finished skein 1, and here's where we are. Here's the thing. I think width wise it's good, but if I start the second skein now, cake, ball, whatever, if I start this now, I think that the finished square blanket is gonna be too short. I'm tall. I am 5'9", my husband is 5'10", so we're like on the taller side. And I feel like if we were to use this, it's just not gonna be quite long enough to be like cozy, you know? Maybe don't. I don't know. Maybe this is like a taller person problem, but I think I need to make it longer. I just think, oh God, the cat's attacking the string. Okay, sorry, bud. You can't do that. I think I need to buy one more. Do a skein. Is this a terrible idea? I feel like I should do one skein as a rectangle, you know? So like you extend on one side and you don't on the other. So then you make it kind of like this for a bit. I don't know. I feel like I don't know, because then I feel like 3 skeins would make it insane. Or do I just get a 3rd skein and I just keep making it a triangle? Or what? A triangle? A square? Shapes. If I did do it that way, my concern would be that I don't know how to guess when I'm halfway through this, you know? Because I want to do like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I just go until I like the length and then I start going back to the next corner, and then maybe with whatever's left I can just do a border. I just think only using 2 of these cakes is the incorrect choice. I feel like it would be a little too small and it would irritate me long term. Whereas if I get a 3rd one and I make it obnoxiously oversized, I'm never gonna hate an oversized blanket. I'm gonna hate a blanket that's too small. Hate's a strong word. But I think you get my point. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to keep going. I'm gonna keep going with this cake that I have. I'm gonna keep going with this cake, and we are going to keep making this bigger. I'm not gonna do a rectangle. I'm just gonna do a square. Fuck it. And we're gonna do approximately half of this to keep making it longer. Or maybe I'll just go until I like the length of it, and then I'll just start on the next corner, and then we'll just see what happens. I just feel like I want to be able to, you know, really, yeah, I think it needs to be bigger. So that's what we're gonna do. That being said, it's really soft. Surprisingly soft. I don't know why. I didn't think it wasn't gonna be soft, but I guess just like actually working it up and feeling how soft it is, I'm like, oh, this feels really nice. I'm really liking it. I do kind of wish that the green wasn't here. I like the red and the purple and like this grayish color. I just don't like this green, which is just a me thing. I'm still gonna use the blanket, so that's fine. But it's gonna be a little lightly weighted, which is nice, but I think it'll be really nice and warm. I'm liking it. So I'm gonna keep working this up. I'm surprised I got through the first cake so quickly. I definitely thought it was gonna take me longer. I don't know why. So that's exciting. That means, oh, I just pulled out so much. Whoops. Oh no, let's get caught on my thumb and I just pulled out. Anyway, it's fine. So I think I'm gonna be finishing this a lot faster than I thought, which is nice because that means I can actually get to some of the other projects that I wanted to work on. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this cake. We're gonna keep making it bigger, and then I'm gonna buy a 3rd one. 3, I think it's fine. I don't think I need more than that. So wish me luck. You'll know in the next video how it's going, because we're gonna keep working on this in the next video. Anyway, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video, this like very vloggy, just kind of hanging out with me this month. That is the vibe that I want to go for. It's just like hang out, little studio vibe, little chilling on the couch and crocheting vibe. And that's what we're gonna carry through the whole month. So hopefully you're enjoying this. Hopefully this gives you something to watch while you're working on your WIPs during this holiday season. Or if you don't celebrate any of the holidays and you're in the Northern Hemisphere, this cold, cozy season. And again, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, I hope you're having a great summer. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you are having a good day. And I'll see you again very soon in my next video. Bye now.